Here you have 10 effects. One of them is actually a delay, which this thing actually has 2 delays on it. One of them falls within the modulation effects. Then there's a whole other bank just strictly related to delays that I'll get into in a little bit. But starting off here with the chorus, standard chorus. Then next we have a phaser effect. Slow down the rate a little bit. Next up, there is a flanger. Adjust the rate a little bit. Next is a rotary, which, as you probably know, just essentially emulates the sound of rotating speakers. A lot of these modulation effects, you don't get quite the variance with the bass that you do with the guitar. A lot of the nuances, I think, get lost a little bit. Next up is a univibe, which essentially models the effect of a univibe effect. Very 1960s rock. I'm going to slow down the rate a little bit. Next we have a tremolo, also very retro. Then vibrato. Can sound very sci-fi depending on how you want to mess with it. Slow it down a little bit. Play it slow, you can almost get the effect of like a violin. Next is the harmonist. It creates harmonies similar to twin guitars. Basically like a pitch shifter, you can change the harmonies. So there's by itself. Here's creating a third. Creating a fourth. Creating a fifth. Oh, and these are all creating the harmony above the root notes. Sixth. octave above. Now I'm going to do them going below, so down a third. Going down a fourth. Going down a fifth. Now as you get lower in the bass range, when you do the harmony below, it gets a little muddier. Down a sixth. Although I have to say it does track pretty well for what it does. This is an octave below. Then there is the octave, which mimics the sound an octave below, so similar to the harmonist when you're set on the octave function. When you hit multiple notes, it does get a bit muddy, like so. The last one here is a delay that delays times between 100 and 990 milliseconds, almost more like a secondary delay. So it can go from pretty slow to pretty fast. So you get the idea. So the last of the 4 patch banks are delays, and it can range anywhere between 1 millisecond to 6,000 milliseconds, or I think that's 6 seconds. So really, I won't spend a whole lot of time on this, but I'll just give you an idea of how they go. So it's on the 1 to 99 milliseconds is the same on both the delay and the modulation pedal. Then you have 100 to 990 milliseconds. Then you have 1,000 to 6,000 milliseconds. So all the way to so you can tell that's almost a 5-second delay. Let's play a little bit of. So you can tell it's quite a long delay. Then we have an analog delay. Let me shut that off. So then you have an analog delay, produces a mild analog delay sound. Then you have a modulate function, which is a delay, has a kind of a chorus type effect that's added to the delay as it repeats. Then you have reverse. Essentially, it has the effect of a tape play played in reverse. Then you have a chorus plus delay, has a chorus and delay effect at the same time. Alright, then there's a function called momentary, where the delay is activated only when the delay pedal is pressed. So then press it. So when your foot pedal, your foot's released, the effect goes off. Then there's a tap delay, where essentially you can determine the delay time by using the pedal. And then lastly, I'm not going to get into it here, but there's a phrase loop where if you want to loop something, you can repeat it back repeatedly. So those are the delay patches. I'll have one more pedal to show you, which is the expression pedal, which has, you know, wah, voice, octave up and down, etc. Okay, now we have the expression pedal. First one up here is your standard wah-wah pedal. Then next up after that, you have the voice function, which allows you to create sounds that kind of emulate the human voice. Let's do that a little bit. Probably works better on a guitar than on a bass. You have octave up, octave down. So that's octave up, octave down. Works better, obviously, on higher register. Then you have a modulation rate. It allows you to control the rate of the modulation effect. So let me try one of these. We'll try it on phaser. I don't think that works too well with the bass. And then the last one is a delay level that allows you to control the delay level when using the delay effect. So it affects the depth and the effect of the delay. So those are really the main functions of here. I'll show you really quick. There's a reverb function. It has two effects of room and hall. The room is the deeper, or has the more delay effect applied to it, so you can tell from here. Here's room, and then nothing. So that's really the ME-70 guitar effects review. I'll show you a little bit closer look at the unit itself. Any questions, please hit me up in the comment section. Hopefully this is helpful. As I had mentioned, I really didn't see much or any reviews on this and how it works using a bass. So hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later. Bye.